Hi, crafty friends. I know it's been a little while since I've been here with a video and some journals for you. It's not because I haven't been making them. I just haven't been filming and selling them. So I'm going to try to remedy some of that this week. And I'm going to start you off with 6 pocket boho journals that have a Wizard of Oz theme. Lots of graphic 45 and stuff through it. I'll also put below this video the link to my Pocket Boho course, which is on sale if you're interested. I also grabbed a few other Pocket Bohos. It is my favorite size journal to make. Often when I'm making larger ones, I'll make some smaller. These are 4x6 journals, and I like to make a version of this of my own as a keepsake, and I actually pulled a few of mine out just to remind you guys the versatility of this the size thing. This was my Sherlock Holmes Pocket Boho. Room for all the bells and whistles and drippings and all that good jazz. This one is my Da Vinci. And my Monet. I loved the flowers on the big ones. I had to do a small one for me. Just love the colors. And the Van Gogh. So just wanted to remind you guys that no matter what size journal or themes or colors you're making, it's really neat to put one of these together, maybe to hang on to yourself or for that special present. So let me get these out of the way. Back to Oz. And I will be selling all of these in my Etsy. I'm probably only going to ship inside the US. Right now we are having a lot of mail issues. And yeah, that was polite. I'll leave it at that. For this round, I'm definitely going to limit the purchasing to inside the US. And I am so sorry. And I hope to be able to fix that real soon. I left all of the journals untied so I could show you the inside of them, and then I thought I would flip through the wizard at the end. So let me show you some of these others that are here. This one reminded me of the brick road, and I used some yellow sari on it. Love the lion there. And the top. Got lots of charms going on. I'll flip through that in a minute. And our fringe. On the back of each of these, there's a patch. This one has Dorothy. I took the graphic 45 stamps, the printed stamps, and backed them with some canvas. I have so many threads hanging off. I just can't help but detach them as I go. So this is the brick road. We've got some little ruby red slippers. I made sure I had enough charms to put one of those in each of the journals. And I'll just peek inside each one of them and show you the front and back covers. A lot of ephemera and words from my sets, my printables that are in my Etsy shop, and a lot of graphic 45 paper. The covers are some legacy graphic 45 Oz fabric that I've had, and it's funny, each time I do Oz, the pieces get smaller and smaller, but I still had enough to, to eke out the covers on these. So yeah, so that is the Yellow Brick Road. And we have the Wicked Witch with her purple, dark purple trim in the green. And on the back of this journal, of course, is Glinda. Okay, I'm losing the sun here. Maybe I can will it to come back out. Love that picture. Some fun drippings, a little Toto there. And on the back of this is the lion, which is the only one of the main four that weren't on the front. And this one is Glinda. I guess I could be opening these up to peek inside with the Wicked Witch on the back. And again with the Oz words. Little Toto. Okay, and then the last one. Little different cutout. If I had cut it straight down, Toto wouldn't have made it in, so I made an exception and I fit him in. Ended up working pretty well. And on the back of this, we have the wizard. So let me push all these out of the way and let me just peek inside this for you. Let me get these out of the way and I'll flip through one completely and give you some more details on them. Okay, with the wizard, I put some ribbons in back of the main front image, and it just seemed festive with the balloon and such that there should be ribbons poking off of them. We've got the scarecrow on the back here. Oh, I have static cling again. The strings from the sari just seem to fly right out, and I've been pulling them out all day. So going inside, these do lay flat. They are soft covered, and you can lay them completely flat to write on them. Love the collage paper there. This, I have words in each of them that I backed them with some heat bond, and that lets you iron it on to both the fabric and the page, and kind of made little patches. And I just cut words out of the word cloud from the Graphic 45 fabric and ironed them onto several pages. So that's one of those. And these are some images from my Etsy shop. I printed some of these, and I think I put one in each of the journals, the images of the poppy plant. And of course, they had to go through poppies to get home again, get their other treats. My flipping thumb is band-aided. Extra challenges. And we've got some Oz Digi stamps in the corner here. Little doily, tea-dyed doilies and ledger paper. The Graphic 45 stamps, that's Toto. And I made tabs out of the stamps with Glinda. This is the magic of Oz. Some stenciling with poppies and a little Emerald City action there on the top tab. We have a balloon here, and I put a metallic green bead over it just to kind of give it a little color there. And some more stamping on an index card. Inside the middle page of the first signature in each of the journals, I took a picture from the movie fabric from Oz and stitched it on. And of course, the first signature also, I always do the dangling beads at the bottom. And this has yellow and green beads and the little witch's hat on the bottom, and green for the Emerald City. So that's kind of neat. I don't know, but some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they? A little tea-dyed index card with some stamping. In each of the journals, I put a tricky owl clip. I took a strip of the covers, 5 of the covers from the books that Baum wrote. I think he wrote the first 14 or 15, but at any rate, those are the covers. I have a number of them. Well, let's try it this way. This is a little gingham checked pattern that reminds me, of course, of Dorothy's dress. A little stenciling with some faded brick on there reminded me of the brick road. Munchkins. Dorothy, this is from the printables from my shop. This is a book image of her meeting the Munchkins. And I have some Oz washi that I put on an index card, and some Oz movie stickers that I put on other index cards, trimmed down to size. Usually when I'm making the pocket bohos, the tags that I make like this, I cut a bunch of them. Index cards are 5 inches wide generally, and I cut them in half, or I do 2 and 3 inches and have, you know, different size inserts. So that's the first. Oh, these are 3 signatures each in the Oz pocket bohos. So that's the first of 3 signatures. This is another piece of the movie fabric that I made into a little patch and stitched on. An Emerald City with some ruby red slippers stamped in Tim Holtz potting soil ink. Okay. So Oz pages. Card with the wizard on it. Hearts will never be practical until they can be made unbreakable. And I think with these word cards, like stitched on his pockets, I used different Oz sayings in the different journals, but they're all fairly similar. And this is just a page out of the first chapter of The Wizard of Oz. It's fun to have in there. Here we have a little Emerald City with a green bead on it. True courage is facing danger when you're afraid. Isn't that the truth? Another little book page stitched on as a pocket. Love that image. And some more words that I've ironed on. These are little Oz people. We have the Scarecrow, the Lion, the Witch, and the Oz insignia. Little Toto. In each of the journals, I did a little brick road stamping with a piece of chipboard. Each of them have a different character. Just an index card. Having fun with it. Tucked in back is some flying monkeys there. Some ruby red slippers. And a flying house. Fun with word cards. I never get tired of having those in the books. In the last signature, I've got some cardstock with the Tin Man and his hearts. And a grouchy, wicked witch there. Little word poppies. I think this was the cover of, I want to say the first or the second book. The Cowardly Lion. Some more stamping. Pretty emerald gem there, teardrop gem. Seemed appropriate for the Wizard's book. And of course we have the Scarecrow and Tin Man. Some fun stuff in the pockets. And the Scarecrow is behind the Scarecrow. I love that wonky pose he's got. And the drippings for the third signature are little words: brains, heart, courage, and home. It's everything they were seeking. And another tab here with the Scarecrow and the Tin Man. Got a guest check here with a wicked sticker and some stamping. Another book page here made into a pocket with an index card insert. Some more Skinny Gingham there. We've got some pretty Emerald City lace. Those flying monkeys. And that's it. In the back, I've got a half of a large tea-dyed doily. And we have a little scarecrow there. So that is the Oz Journal. I will pop these into my shop when I post this video. And I will, if they're not in my shop, sorry about the jiggle, my crane is not as stable as it used to be. My boom that I video with, I'll have to have hubby work on that. But if the journals aren't in the shop, that means that they've sold, and have no fear, because I have been working on, as I've made other journals and been working on my own projects and some custom projects and presents, I have been making mini journals. And I'm going to sell these in sets in my shop as soon as I recover from shipping out and getting all of the Oz stuff done. So there'll be more here, and then I have more digis and plans that I'm working on for another series of journals. So I hope everyone's doing well. I hope you're getting in good crafting time and that things aren't too busy for you to not be able to get your craft time in and such. Gosh, and I hope to spend some more time with you guys crafting this year. It is one of my resolutions, and I will try my best, but I sure appreciate all your support and well wishes, and I'll be back soon. You guys have a great day. Thanks. Bye-bye.